You swear you're living on lettuce. Every day, it feels like your meals are nothing but leafy greens, a few cherry tomatoes, and maybe a sprinkle of dressing, if you're feeling wild. You've become the person who brings a salad to every lunch, who skips the breadbasket at dinner, and who eyes every calorie like it's a precious gem. You're committed, you're disciplined, and you're convinced that this is the only way to finally see the scale move in the right direction. You watch your friends order burgers and fries, and you stick to your greens thinking, this has to work, I'm eating so little, how could I not lose weight? But then, you go to put on your favorite pair of jeans, the ones you've been saving for that after moment, and they still scream, nope! The zipper won't budge, the button is a distant dream, and you're left standing there, frustrated and confused. You start to wonder if your body is broken, if maybe you're just destined to never fit into those jeans again. It feels unfair, after all you're doing everything right, aren't you? You're eating less than ever before, you're skipping dessert, and you're saying no to second helping, so why isn't it working out? Here's what's really going on. It's not that your body is broken, and it's not that you're destined to fail. The truth is, weight loss is a lot more complicated than just eating less and moving more. There are so many factors at play. Your metabolism, your hormones, your activity level, even your stress and sleep. It's easy to feel lost and confused, especially when you're doing everything right and still not seeing results, but don't worry, you're not alone, and there's a reason for what you're experiencing. So everyone says if you eat less, you'll lose more weight, right? That's the advice we've all heard since we were kids. Calories in, calories out. It sounds simple enough, just eat fewer calories than you burn and the pounds will melt away. Diet books, fitness influencers, and even some doctors repeat this mantra over and over. It's become the foundation of almost every weight loss plan out there. But if it's really that simple, why do so many people struggle? Why do you feel like you're starving yourself, but the scale refuses to budge? But you're stuck on a 1,000 calorie diet and nothing's happening. You've cut your portions down to almost nothing. Breakfast is a cup of coffee and maybe a piece of fruit. Lunch is a tiny salad, and dinner is a small piece of chicken with some steamed veggies. You're hungry all the time, you're tired, and you're starting to wonder if this is even worth it. You see other people eating way more than you and still losing weight, and it just doesn't make sense. You start to question everything you've been told about dieting and weight loss. People call this starvation mode, like your body's some stubborn dragon guarding your fat for dear life. The idea is that when you eat too little, your body goes into panic mode. It thinks you're starving, so it clings to every ounce of fat, refusing to let go. It's a story that's been told for years. If you eat too little, your body will stop burning fat and start storing it instead. It sounds dramatic, almost mythical, like your metabolism is a fire-breathing dragon sitting on a pile of gold refusing to share. But is that really what's happening? But here's the truth, starvation mode isn't magic. It's not some mysterious force that suddenly flips a switch and makes your body immune to weight loss. The reality is much more nuanced. Yes, your body does respond to very low calorie intake by slowing down your metabolism a bit, but it doesn't just stop burning fat altogether. The idea that you can eat so little that your body refuses to lose weight is mostly a myth. What's really happening is a combination of biology, psychology, and sometimes a little bit of self-deception. If you're really eating 1,000 calories a day, your body will drop weight. That's just basic science. If you consistently eat far fewer calories than your body needs to maintain its weight, you will lose weight. It might not happen as quickly as you'd like, and it might not be as dramatic as you expect, but it will happen. The laws of thermodynamics don't change just because you're frustrated. But here's the catch. Most people aren't actually eating as little as they think they are. But, most of us aren't counting perfectly. It's incredibly easy to underestimate how much you're eating. Maybe you forget to log that handful of nuts, or you don't realize how many calories are in your favorite salad dressing. Maybe you're eyeballing portions instead of measuring them, or you're not accounting for the little bites and tastes you take throughout the day. Even the most diligent calorie counters can make mistakes. Studies have shown that people often underestimate their calorie intake by as much as 20 to 50%. That's a huge difference, and it can completely stall your progress. Hidden calories sneak in, drinks add up, or you overestimate those treadmill sessions. That fancy coffee drink, the glass of wine with dinner, the handful of chips while watching TV, they all count, even if you don't think they do. And when it comes to exercise, it's easy to overestimate how many calories you're burning. The treadmill says you burned 300 calories, but it might be closer to 200. Those little discrepancies add up over time, and before you know it, you're not in as big of a calorie deficit as you thought. Plus, your body gets a bit lazier, burning fewer calories just to keep you alive. When you eat less, your body naturally tries to conserve energy. You might find yourself moving less throughout the day without even realizing it. Maybe you take the elevator instead of the stairs, or you skip your evening walk because you're tired. Your body is smart. It knows how to save energy when food is scarce. This is called adaptive thermogenesis, and it's a real phenomenon. But it doesn't mean you stop losing weight altogether. It just means the process slows down a bit. It's not sabotage, it's survival. Your body isn't trying to ruin your progress or make you miserable. It's just doing what it's designed to do, keep you alive in times of scarcity. This is an ancient survival mechanism that helped our ancestors survive famines and food shortages. In today's world, it can feel like your body is working against you, but really, it's just trying to protect you. The key is to work with your body, not against it. So don't blame starvation mode. It's easy to point the finger at some mysterious force when things aren't going your way, but the truth is usually a lot simpler. Take an honest look at your habits, your tracking, and your activity level. Are you really eating as little as you think? Are you moving as much as you could be? Are there hidden calories sneaking into your diet? These are the questions that will help you get to the bottom of your weight loss plateau. Track honestly, move a little more, and don't starve yourself. Starvation mode? Total myth. Science wins again. The best approach is to find a sustainable calorie deficit that you can stick to long term. Don't slash your calories so low that you're miserable and hungry all the time. Instead, focus on making small, manageable changes that add up over time. Use a food scale, track your intake honestly, and be patient with the process. Remember, weight loss is a marathon, not a sprint. Trust the science, trust your body, and don't fall for the myths. You've got this.